Hey, yes. Sports fanatics, entertainment fanatics, we are moments away. It is finally here after 15 years. The most epic encounter in all of competitive eating. It is East versus West. We're going to find out who is the best on our quest to crown the greatest weenie warrior of all time. It is unfinished beef. Joey Jaws Chestnut taking on the OG, the godfather of competitive eating, Kobayashi. It's going down live on Netflix, everybody. Thank you for joining me here at the Hami Media Group YouTube channel. Of course, it's me, that art of the B to the V, Richard Bronson Vickery. Hey, we're going to bring all this excitement. They're getting going live over on Netflix at 3 p.m. So if you're going to join us here, obviously, I can't show it to you. I can't stream it here to you because of copyright infringement, those things here. But I'm here in the living room. Got the TV all set to go, about ready to fire up my Netflix and make the jump over there. Just like the boys over at WWE, got me a little prime, got me all hyped up, ready to go. The chat is filling up. I want to thank everybody for joining us here. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I have been pumped for this one. Since they announced this thing, so disappointed to hear that Chestnut wasn't going to be in the 4th of July Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. We're going to talk all about that. We're going to run through the journey, the career of each of these two competitors, Chestnut and Kobayashi. Chat filling up. Thank you, guys. I do want to give you a shout out. I got a few prizes to give away throughout our watch along here. It's going to take about an hour. Or a little over an hour here as we're getting going early. We're talking about the Weenie Warriors. How about our boy, one of the talking heads, the generals over at the Hami Media. Live song in the house. We already know the greatest Weenie Warrior of all time. Ooh, Mr. Big Ray Hernandez. Hey, I bet you Big Ray could throw down some of those sausages there. We got who else we got here? Laugh Rat in the house. Give me a big shout out there. John Allen, hey, we are live, man. I had a little teaser there as we got going. But again, for those of you joining us here in the chat, hey, I've got a handful, small case of Skyline chili, where I'm from. Hashtag God's chili right here in Cincinnati. I can mail those out to you if anybody wants to flavor those. If you pop me over in the chat, you give me a good pop. I'll offer it up to you if you want to get one of those. And we're going to have in the chat our hot dog commenter of the day, our hot dog award, who can give us the best comments, the best insight, the best pops throughout the show. You're going to win yourself your choice of one of those oh-so-sweet Ben Hameen tees over at Pro Wrestling Tees. But again here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining me, we're going to be watching along here. I'm in the living room, getting ready to fire it up here on Netflix. I encourage you to go to your app, get all set up on Netflix as we're going to go through this journey. Hopefully they show there was an undercard in addition to what we're going to get from the big showdown and the hot dog thing. Very cool there. There's going to be a wing competition where one competitive eater is going to take on 3 gold medalists, not gold medals, but medalist, Olympic medalist swimmers. And there's going to be a gentleman also going to be setting an attempt to set a watermelon eating record. So hopefully we'll get the undercard there. But looks like the runtime there on Netflix is going to be about an hour long. We've still got a little under 10 minutes before they get going. I do have some shout outs that I do want to hit up here before we get in there. I want to encourage everybody to please give us a share here. Stream it through Facebook if you can give me a share over there. Or if you're with us on YouTube, go ahead, copy that link and head on over to your social media. Let everybody know you're here. I've also shared the link there in the Hami Media group on Facebook. Encourage everybody to join us over there. But a few personal shout outs here for people that support or sponsors of RBV Eats Out. I want to give some shout outs there to my friends over at ASAP Apparel. They're based out of here in Cincinnati, but they can ship anywhere. These products are simply amazing. They don't make you order in bulk. professionals through and through, just a great team there. I'm working on them with launching a line of RBV Eats Out t-shirts. So you can see those coming at you here. Also want to give a shout out to my friend Jenny over there at Mobile Mixers Cincinnati. It's a full service bar, traveling bar. So, they bring the bar to where you are, always serving up those good times. Mobile Mixers Cincinnati. And of course, the official beer of RBV Eats Out, the Motors Brewing Company. They got an oh-so-delicious Irish red. Pretty tasty. But my absolute favorite, my new favorite brew is their American Ale, man. Keith and their crew doing some amazing things. The special thanks to all the sponsors there that have helped me be able to get some things going here with RBV Eats Out. I guess a little announcement there as well. This is just kind of the kickoff. You're going to be getting RBV Eats Out episodes each and every week here on the Hami Media Group YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking the business of the business. We're going to be sharing some recipes, doing some cooking videos, going out and doing some eating challenges ourselves. If it's going to be myself versus, one of the local eating things here in the Cincy Tri-State, or putting together like I did back on the 4th of July, or 3rd of July, I got to host that on my birthday over in Northern Kentucky, a hot dog eating contest, and talking to business, talking to, the owners, the workers, things like that. One of the big episodes I have planned early on as we get launched here into September is the big debate over tipping and everything that goes into that. So we'll look forward to that as well coming at you. Get chat filling up. Canadian Spaceman in the house here. Spaceman saying, boo, only on Netflix. I need to play-by-play. Hey, I'll do my best here for you. We're going to talk you through it. And like I said, man, 15 years in the making. These two, Chestnut and Kobayashi, they have absolutely put competitive eating on the map. And you look how it's grown. It's just the spectacle that Nathan's has become. And, just getting on ESPN and everybody kind of just shutting down and the thousands that, that go there. Just to be there live for it there. Give me a little sip here in this prime, baby. About 5 minutes away from being able to fire up that Netflix as they get going. Going into this thing, yesterday they had a weigh-in. We can kind of run down the tail of the tape here between Chestnut and Kobayashi. Now, coming into this thing, I was just talking to my boy, Javid B. We were talking a little of the betting lines for this thing, and man, it's kind of unbelievable. He sent me over some of his picks. I'll pull those up and share those with everybody here. But Chestnut, a big time favorite across the board inside of this thing. The best odds I've seen with him was minus 700, but most of the main sites have him going at minus 1,000. And that's simply because he's been involved in this thing. He's been gobbling down these glizzies for quite a while. Where Kobayashi, when he stepped away, when he left with the Nathan's crew, it's been a while since he's been involved in the competitive eating here. Reading Spaceman here, RBU Network viewers. They'll also get Nikki Bella. You feel her pain now. Oh, Nikki, poor Nikki. She's going through some stuff here. But it's been a while for Kobayashi. So, I mean, he had to get back into the game. And now there's going to be some slight rule changes. We're going to go over those as well. So yesterday, they kind of did the weigh-in there. Kobayashi coming in at 5'8", and a incredible physique there of 158 pounds for the Japanese eater. Chestnut on the other side, weighing in at 220. That's a lot more room to fill, to fit a lot more dogs there for Chestnut. Now, some of the rule changes that we're accustomed to is most people only get the exposure here for the competitive eating at the Nathan's contest, where it is a little disturbing, a little off-putting how, they dunk the buns and everything into the water to help kind of compact everything and slide it down. None of that is going to be allowed. You're not allowed to dip the dogs or the buns into the water, not allowed to pour water onto anything. They are allowed to drink water throughout the contest. So it'd be interesting, the strategies, especially for Chestnut here, that how he's going to maybe implement that, just kind of putting it all together in his mouth. Now, all together, that's another key element to the rule change from what you might be used to from what we see at the Nathan's contest. So what they're going to be doing today is they can't separate anything. The bun and the dog, the sausage, must stay intact. You have to eat everything together. Then what they're going to do there, also any crumbs, any leftovers at the end of the thing, they're going to be weighed, and there could be some point deductions. If they feel that if there's any way of bending of the rules, there could be point deductions. They're going to get 10, a perfect 10 minutes to gobble these things down. If there is a bye, they're going to go into an overtime period. I believe it is 3 minutes for the overtime is what I remember reading. Could be 5, but there will be an overtime period. And if in any case they need to go to a second overtime, there will be a 5-dog eat off. The first one to gobble those 5 down will get them going. Well, again, everybody, thank you for doing it. As Colin's saying there, no dunking. This is going to make it very interesting. Very interesting without the dunking inside of this thing. But I'm going to click off what I had on here. I had a little in the TNA channel going on here on Pluto, but we'll go ahead and kick out of this thing here. Invite everybody, give you a little time here to fire up your Netflix apps. And they're going to have it right there front and center when you log in. So got a couple minutes here. You got to love it, that beautiful showdown right there, man. These guys looked great yesterday at the weigh-in. This thing's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully they show us the undercard, as there's going to be some other eating challenges as well. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a lot of time, especially when you're looking at that thing in real time, live there. As I had mentioned, I got to partake as the host down in over in northern Kentucky at a place called Covington Yard, as they hosted the Queen City Sausage Hot Dog Eating Contest. This picture also put up by my good friend Chef Jefe of Jefe's Cubanos, Sandwiches, and More. But man, we had some heavy hitters down there. A local heavyweight pro wrestler, Big Rex, was representing, and he ended up putting them down. I think he ended up winning the thing in 10 minutes with like 17. Okay, that's a lot. That's going to be, these guys are going to do this 17 probably within 2.5 minutes of this thing. And when you talk about records being set between these two, Kobayashi, when he came onto the scene, I believe it was like in what was it, like 2001, something like that. I looked it up here real quick, but his debut, when he came over, he found some fame over in Japan, started competitive eating through the Asia areas, but really broke through into the West. With American Win, he really made that debut with the Nathan's thing. So he came in when his debut there. Yeah, this would be going back. Let's see, 2001. Yeah, he comes over here. The previous record before he set foot there at Nathan's was like 25, and they had like this weird like measurement on it, like 5/8 hot dogs. That was the record. He came. He showed up in one with 50, nearly doubling the previous record. What was so crazy about it, they weren't even, the Nathan's officials, they weren't even prepared. They weren't even prepared for it. You know how they have them little counters and all that? They didn't have one to go high enough to get to the 50. So, all right, get ready to hit live here now. So they had to start just handwriting on paper how many that he was putting down here. All right, we are live here, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I love it here with Kobayashi too. Doesn't speak English. They got the comparison here. They're comparing this to Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. What was it? Maybe like Frazier and Ali, Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior. These are two of the most epic, iconic warriors of their sport, getting ready to take off here. Something we thought we would never see. 15 years in the making for the ultimate showdown here in competitive feeding. I see here over in the chat, man, MSG in the house. Looking for it. I wonder if, hopefully, man, MSG's so proud of what he's doing, man, what he started here with HMG, taking that all the way to ESPN. My dream, because I live vicariously through his accomplishments now there, my dream for him is the next year that he gets to work is on that Master Control at noon Eastern, 4th of July next year for the Nathan's version of this. And who knows, maybe they can get these two back. Both of them left on some weird terms with the Nathan's people over contract disputes. Nathan's wanted them exclusive. They said no. They took their dogs and went home. And now they've hooked up here with Netflix. For what you got to believe, man. This is in this crazy world, man. I bet you this is going to produce some blockbuster numbers here for Netflix. Where's mustard and onions? Hey, how about that for a question? You got to work on 4th of July, MSG. Yeah. You're asking why the F you got to work on 4th of July? Hey, someone does, brother, and you're one of the hardest working guys in the game. Of course, this challenge here, Chestnut versus Kobayashi. Oh, that's what he meant. Nikki Bella is in the house here, ladies. Nikki Bella is one of the live hosts for this thing. So we got a little WWE or Wrestling World tie-in here. Is there getting said? I didn't know she was going to be a part of this thing. What a good little surprise there. The beautiful Nikki Bella. Vegas hot dogs. Again, for the betting line, I'll get back to that because they are in Vegas. If you want to hop on your betting site there to get some of these done. All right, I'm going to pull up what David sent me here. A lot, like I said, a lot of it here. Joey Chestnut minus 1,000. Some places you're going to find him at minus 700. Kobayashi plus 650.
These two undisputed heavyweights of competitive eating will be standing on this stage.
Over under the 50.5. These guys, so we'll go. Gavin's pick here is he likes Kobayashi in the over 50.5. Oh, and Chestnut's over under is 62.5. Jim likes Chestnut under, but he'll go with the over there for Kobayashi. So a big difference. And again, there's been a lot of time for Kobayashi that he has taken off from the dog eating. But God, you look at kind of shaking in here, the outside, the crowd up there. We got the bands ready to go. Looks like they're going to be playing some people. Poolside, a little pool party going on there. All right, so we are getting some of the stuff here. A former dog eating champion there. All right, our lady here. She's going to try to put down that watermelon, I believe, in right around 2 minutes. So we are going to get. Oh, they're just hyping. All right, so that was pretty cool. I wish we would have seen that, but let's go look at some of these records that Kobayashi has. Man, this is absolutely crazy. Some of the records that he holds. World records held here. Bunless hot dogs for Kobayashi. He did 110 boneless hot dogs in 10 minutes. Boneless hot dogs, 60 boneless hot dogs. He's done that. He did 60. It was just like a dash. He did that in 2 minutes and 35 seconds. That's 60 bunless hot dogs. Rice balls. Big delicacy over there in the Asians. 150 rice balls. That's 20 pounds. He did that in 30 minutes. Grilled cheese. Who doesn't love a good grilled cheese there? 13 grilled cheese sandwiches in 1 minute. Now, some lobster rolls. 41 lobster rolls, Kobayashi. He did that in 10 minutes. Did that at a food festival in Boston. How about some cow brains? Cow brains. 57 cow brains. That's 17.7 pounds in 15 minutes. Hamburgers. 93 hamburgers in 8 minutes. That's at the Crystals. That's the smaller ones. Tacos. Who doesn't know that tomorrow, man? Taco Tuesday. Who doesn't love a little Taco Tuesday? 159 tacos in 10 minutes. Pizza. 62 slices of pizza. That's 15 and a half pizzas in 12 minutes. He did a cheesesteak. One cheesesteak he did in 24.3 seconds. Major records there for Kobayashi, man. It's not to forget. He's disappeared. He's been gone for so long. Forget how great this guy is, man. And it is simply amazing. Yeah, we do have a little while. We're gonna watch through here on the pre-show. Hey, we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna hang out here. All right, so I want to know from the chat is they got the official countdown clock. So until we get to the actual throwdown here between these two, just incredible competitive eating warriors, the weiner takes all here between these two. But all right, so Schaefer, man, our tech guy over there, all over my ass on my thumbnail, but so he changed that out. All right, so Well, so on your dogs, man, how do you guys top your dogs out there, man? I'll take them anyway, man. But of course, my absolute favorite, MSG. You know, yours too, buddy. Yours too. I'll put anything on there, but my favorite way to top my dogs is that Cincinnati style chili that MSG loves oh so much. Some traditional yellow mustard, some freshly diced onion, lighter yellow onion, and that Wisconsin finely shredded cheddar cheese right on top of that, man. The MSG, I know I flashed that up there. His mouth is watering. He loves that Skyline chili. It's not chili. It's not pasta, dude. It's chili on top of a pasta. That's what it is. Grilled dog. Colin doing the grilled dog. Mayo. Colin's a mayo guy, man. I've done it. We've got a gator dog here in Cincy that has our chili with a spare pickle and mayo with it. And it is absolutely, it is good. All the flavors come together. But Colin going with ketchup, mayo, mustard, chili, and slaw. All right. I get down with that. Oh, yeah, here we go. It was the cold one. That was the grilled dog with the spicy mustard and the onion. Gamber's in the house, man. Gamber's, you got to hit me up on social media, man. I told you, hit me up, man, over on the X at RBV Media or Facebook, Richard Bronson Vicker, man. You had me popping during the Republican National Convention. I owe you a can of Skyline chili, man. I'll send that out to you. So we got the gentleman here on the play-by-play, man. He gives me not as ripped, but it's a little bit like LA Knight. All right, now we're going through Chestnut's story here. Obviously, who has the world record, has broken that multiple times, over and over, and it really has elevated the world of competitive eating, mainly through his efforts there at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Unfortunately, contract dispute, much like Kobayashi. We'll talk about those here over the next 40 minutes or so. 35 minutes or so before they get to the big introductions. We'll talk about their histories. But, yeah, both contract disputes were Chestnut wanted to sign with an impossible dog. I can't really remember the name of the company here, but Nathan's people did not like that. So he took that money and ran. Kobayashi, his story is pretty cool. When he left the company, when he left the Nathan's deal, they wanted that exclusive deal as well. He said, I'm not really interested in that. So they had banned him from the competition just back in 2010. But he showed up. He was on hand. He was very defiant, man. A little Degeneration X inside of him. So he's out in the crowd with a black T-shirt on that says "Free Kobe," and the crowd's rallying behind him. And after the competition was actually over, it got pretty loud. There was a little ruckus going on. They're overly chanting, Kobayashi, free Kobe, free Kobe. So he jumps up on the stage. Kobayashi gets up on the stage. He's not invited. He's not a participant. Not a participant there.
Kobayashi, he was an amazing champion.
So he ended up getting arrested. They are coming up to try to escort him off the stage. He starts kind of fighting back, or not really fighting back, but like flopping around. Really, he's just giving him the old flop job there. So they ended up cuffing him, and he got taken off the stage. So some pro wrestling theatrics there inside the world of competitive eating. These go hand in hand. The characters. Just truly sports entertainment at its finest. Man, MSG fixing all my stuff there. I'm probably going to get called into the HR office there at the HMG headquarters here after this thing. So I'll be expecting that thing. I do want everybody know we were planning on hitting everybody up this morning, at noon with this week's episode of the Monday at Locker Room. Fortunately, Ben got very, very busy at work. They're moving that product on a Labor Day holiday. So unfortunately, we were unable to do that. I'm currently working on getting, and Ben's going to be on Cafe Rene. He's going to be on there with Dupree later on tonight at 6 p.m. So you want to check that out. I'm currently working on getting another co-host to do a Monday Locker Room live, potentially this evening around dinner time. If not, I'll get something together and we will give you a special episode of the Monday Locker Room for Taco Tuesday tomorrow afternoon. So we will have that coming at you. But you do have me here with the hot dog watch along, unfinished beef here. All right. So here we go. This should be pretty cool. If we're actually getting this here on this undercard, we're gonna have a wing challenge of one individual. Our man here, a former Nathan's champion here, but an absolute machine inside of the world of competitive eating. So they're gonna.
We're so excited to have you. And
that's Stoney.
So we are all, of course, waiting to see the main event today.
Nikki running down some
how did you beat Joey in 2015?
rules here for this thing. It's going to be him alone versus 3 Olympic swimming medalists. 32.5 tacos in 8 minutes for him.
You know, Matt, today you are taking on chicken wings, but you're not going to have just one opponent. You are going to be facing 3 Olympic athletes. By the way,
hey, Sam G saying over here, hey, hit that like, subscribe so you can get all the content here. Guys, we are so close to hitting our goal, get monetized here on the channel. We got a lot of great programming, some exclusives that you're going to get here. Tommy Media Group YouTube channel.
Let's welcome them. Please, everyone, welcome Max Irving,
All right, here comes the challengers. As I said, it's going to be 3 versus 1 here. So from Team USA, some of our swimmers there, Irving, Rocky.
We got 3 Olympians here. You guys are truly amazing. All of you medalists, you've all represented America wonderfully. Thank you for that. So hats off to you all.
Actually, as MSG's pointing out here, our main host. Oh, you gotta hit the right one there, huh? He's actually has his own sports entertainment company. He is the one that's putting this thing on. It's got the host here.
Secret trading.
We got Lockie 8, a 12-time medalist there.
Well, I'm just looking at this plate. I'm visualizing how I can take down as many wings as possible.
See, that's a big Olympic thing, visualization. Am I right, Max?
Yep.
Mr. Murphy.
Absolutely. We're working on a little bit of the technique. You know, Matt has been giving us some tips, but he's been keeping the groundbreaking things close to his heart.
And we're just picking up gold in the Paris games there. Again, 3-on-1 here. I want to see, are we just getting slats? Do we got drums?
Not in the pool today. And when you get done eating these, you're going to have to wait 15 minutes before you get back in the pool. Everybody knows that. That's not me. That's just science. That's science. All right.
All right, Larry, you got me on the pop there. You got me on the pop. Hit me up and drop me a DM on the X at OBB Media.
Beats the most wings in 3 minutes wins.
Facebook, Richard Bronson Victory, man. I'll hook you up with a can of Skyline Chili, and you're in the running there for our big hot dog award. Of course, going to be a Ben Hameen t-shirt, your choice. Whoever wins that, our hot dog of the live chat. Again, it's going to be 3-on-1. The most wings, they said 3 minutes, I believe, is what we got. The determination here, man. This is pretty cool. Come on here. What do you? All right. How much?
3, 2.
How much does the small guy got to just whoop these guys by? Here we go. Eat off. We got the wings. They're going at it here. The Olympians, Matt over there. So it's 3-3. Olympians going to take that edge. Matt coming back up. The countdown on. They're just into this thing. Not even 30 seconds into it. Did they say are these things sauced at all? Did they mention anything there?
Oh, it is decisively even.
Hey, thanks, guys. Over 30 strong right now, joining in, watching us here. Again, continue. If we still got time before we get to that big main event, man, share the link out there. Let's get some more people in here. Then asking, beard up, beard down. When do they get started? They're going to be going probably, I guess they're going to take the stage at probably, we're talking about 3:45, quarter till 4 Eastern time is when we get to the main event thing. So we got the wing throwdown right now. Looks like a whole bunch of flats there. We also have, we're going to be looking at a watermelon challenge. One of the female competitors is going to be looking to break the world record for the quickest time, obviously, of putting down an entire whole watermelon. These Olympians, man, it looks like they're starting to struggle just between the three of them. They just got 19. Matt over there, the lone gun, he's pushing 30 here. Look at that technique, man. That rip and pull, man. He's using everything, and it just a continued motion. Like he's having like convulsions there. Yeah, Nikki. We're talking to Nikki's here having a rough weekend. Had a little issue there with her husband and a domestic dispute thing. I'm sure we'll be covering it on the Wrestling Talk parts of the Ami Media Group, maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe Big Ray and Jimmy T will be covering that headline on I Like It Raw. Of course, they're going to be coming at you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, running down all the happenings on tonight's Monday Night Raw. I think the Olympians, man, they know they just have been outgunned here. Matt is just swimming laps around these guys here. It's him against the clock here. It's the countdown under 30 seconds. See if Matt can get to 50 wings by himself here. He's at 47, 48. Come on, does he have 2 more innings? Come on, buddy. Kick here to get to that 50. The Olympians look like they're hanging it up. There it is. He got that 50 mark. Got the 50. Can he go over? Can he break it? The final seconds. The Olympians have been bested. 3 versus 1. Couldn't get it done.
Max Stoney in a cold sweat in a hot day. Oh my God, you look terrible.
Yeah, you mentioned Michael Phelps, but I would have liked to see him involved in this thing, maybe after a trip to Ravens joint. Get himself feeling good to see how many wings he could have put down there.
Okay, Nikki, you want to tell them what happened here? I'm still piecing it together myself.
So officially, the winner with 53 wings in 3 minutes is Matt Stoney.
Stoney with the win, the official win. They're called there from. Well, I guess it's not. Should we call it Bella anywhere? What is it? Nikki Garcia.
Our challengers, our national pride and joy, medalists all. Would you come in at 32 wings, something like that?
36.
36 wings. That's 12 apiece. I can even do the math on that. That's 12 apiece in 3 minutes. Still, hey, we're very respectable, but not against Matt Stoney, guys. He's a legend in the biz.
He's an absolute animal.
He's an absolute animal.
An absolute animal, man. This guy's got put down.
Oh my God.
This guy kind of got me thinking now, but if I can put together a team of 3 or get 2 to join me to see what we could do wing-wise in 3 minutes to see if there's any way we could hang here with Stoney. But again, he goes over the 50 mark. Flat out awesome. Flat out awesome as they kick it here back into the arena. 20 after 3. And we are looking forward to, we continue on. About 26 minutes away from the main event. They're showing both of our top competitors, Chestnut and Kobayashi, back in their dressing room areas, going through that final hype up.
Joey's like, yeah, I'll be on the team if they'll have me. I think they're good.
I think they're good too.
Yeah, imagine what's going through their minds. I was doing some research there and reading up on Chestnut about how he is preparing for this big event, or how he does really for any of his competitive eating challenges. And he says in that training camp, it is attack it, each go around like it is an actual competition. It's just him versus whatever the food is that is in front of him, the object, in this case, the dogs. He does the time, goes through just like he would on competition day. But then he has to go, in that training to get back to that, he does a complete cleanse for a couple of days to clean out the whole system so he can get back to the very basics to see how much he can put back in there. He said he starts about 8 weeks out. So, 2 months to focus on one of these big events. That was right around where they announced this thing. They made it official just shortly after he missed out on this year's Nathan, and the blockbuster announcement that Netflix had landed this incredible deal. As we say, just the Godfather here with Kobayashi. They're doing a little interview with him. They got the subtitles out there, but the man who really put competitive fear, he's putting over the young Joey Chestnut. If I actually call him Brandon, it's because I have a friend named Brandon Chestnut, but Joey Chestnut, putting him over, seeing that he thought one day he could potentially be there.
In first place with 66 months,
Of course, Kobayashi, a 9-time Nathan's champion. Chestnut, a 16-time. Time after time has broken the record for the most dogs eaten in the 10-minute competition. So they're showing the story that we talked about here a little bit ago. The free Kobe, escorted out by New York's finest, cuffed and stuffed. The former dog champion there.
Kobayashi's continued to be dominant in other competitions.
No, he left the dog thing. We were talking earlier about some of the incredible records that he has. Man, the 159 tacos in 10 minutes, a single cheesesteak in 24.3 seconds, 62 slices of pizza. That's 15 and a half pizzas. He did that in 12 minutes. Incredible. Buffalo wings, as we just watched. They did 3 minutes there. And we saw Stoney get with 53. With Buffalo wings, Kobayashi did 337 buffalo wings in 30 minutes. Unheard of. Absolutely incredible. We're going to see what the old dog, no pun intended, what he can do as he steps back into the realm of hot dog eating. And we're just a little over 20 minutes away from that main event. We still have a watermelon.
With Joey Chestnut next to him.
Attempt a world record at water, but putting down a watermelon. Still have that to go here.
He said he didn't like the fact that Joey thought he was lying, and he said he's been able to deal with this jaw injury, but he's back to redeem himself because there is some narrative around the way he's
listening to the commentary crew, getting a little more insight here.
He's like, he didn't want to face me, so he came up with this whole jaw thing.
And we've been putting over Kobayashi his world recorns.
We are now less than about 22 minutes away from the main event.
Let's pull up some of the stats here for Mr. Chestnut. Again, everyone just knows so well from the world of the hot dog eating. Some of the records that some of the big eats that Chestnut has had. Chicken wings, he did 182 in 30 minutes. Crystal Burgers, 103 in 8 minutes. You kind of broke it down year by year. It's not his big run. Pizza Hut P-Zones. He did 7.5 P-Zones in 10 minutes. Taco Bell Tacos. He did 53 soft beef tacos. He did those in 10 minutes. That was back in 2011. One of my favorite, a corned beef sandwich. He did 20 sandwiches, 20 corned beef sandwiches in 20 minutes.
You know, I have attempted so many records, and I've broken 34 Guinness World Records. Every single one has its own complexities and difficulties. But I would say the most difficult one, off the top of my head, would be the fastest time to drink a liter of gravy. But
all right, we got a female competitive eater here.
Through a straw.
Okay, the suction. That's
going through some of her things. All right, so what do we think? What do we think there over in the chat, man? Would you smash or pass on getting involved with a female, romantically getting involved with a competitive eater here? She looks pretty well put together here, man. It looks like a true professional athlete. Dude, this is what you got me here, man. That's what I kind of wanted to try to listen into. She put down a liter of gravy. Liter of gravy. Well, I'm with you, man. I'm going with the smash on a female competitive eater. I think that might be one of my new goals. That's what I'm looking for in life. Why I've remained single this long is I need that foodie connection, man. That's what I need here. So. The gravy queen is set to go here. She's going to put down some watermelon. Man, I had some watermelon last week. God damn, it was good. I've been trying to find some that looked as good as what I had last week. Man, it was so succulent. And you could just feel it. It hit you. It gave me that burst of energy. You just felt good.
For all the Americans in the audience, 1,750 grams is 4 pounds.
The training would be fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
3.
Hashtag RBV eats out.
Go.
I guess good point here by Mr. John Allen. We'll talk about competitive eating. Have you seen those grocery prices? Yeah. You think your regular grocery bill is high, man? Just think about living with a competitive eater there. You officially got to get that big time sponsorship. She is throwing these down here. She's got 3 minutes to do this thing. Let's say there 1,750 grams is what she's going to need to do here. She is chowing down on this thing, man. Juices are flowing. She keeps it going here, chowing down on that watermelon. She's all right. She's almost to the 2-minute mark here, or 2 minutes remaining. Almost halfway there with it. She can get this half down here, this slice here. I think she's gonna have to kick there. She's gonna need a major kick to get this record. Hey guys, over 40 now. Hey, continue, man. Continue to share before we get to this main event. What we're really looking forward to, the anticipation. Chestnut from Kobayashi. But hey, this is a hell of a show. The undercard, we already saw the wing challenge, 3 versus 1. The one getting it done, and now we're going for a world record. Watermelon. Whole watermelon here. All right, now she's feeling confident. She's feeling confident. You know, she knows she's got this. Just over a minute to go. She's getting some of those scraps there off the plate. Look at that challenge down, man. Oh, a little slipping and sliding. Juice is getting to get away from her there a little bit. All right, now she's taking her time. She is cruising to the finish line. Couple bites to go. I don't know. I'm still be nervous. I just want to get it done. Hey, look at the showmanship here, man. She knows she's got it. All right, get the official call. They're giving it to her there. Right? What does she have to drink this? All right, they have to, I guess, by the rules here. By whatever governing board is out there that oversees this here. They have to run out the clock for the official call. Kicked out of the face. Funny story here. Not just for me personally, but back when in high school, we had a KFC that had a buffet in it. So you go in there and pay, and back then it was maybe like $10, whatever the case might be. But they had all the sides, the different chicken, original, the crispy, all the awesome sides. They chugged some gravy, you could. They had it sit right there. But our offensive linemen would go in there, and they eventually cut them off. They were not allowed to go back there. Like, they would have a table for them and like 2 tables where they would just stack their trays. And eventually they would just bring a garbage can out for them. And eventually it was, you're eating us out of business, guys. So that didn't last too long. So, yes, we were not allowed back in that buffet there. Man, I missed the KFC buffet. That was good. Pizza Hut buffet might have been one of my all-time favorites. It's few and far between that you find those anymore. Or the good old traditional buffets. Ponderosa was always good. And of course, your staples, like your Golden Corrals. Not too bad. But Ponderosa might have been my favorite. Casinos always had some good ones.
Leah, today you attempted the Guinness World Records title.
Kane here with giving us sharing a little memory here, a little nostalgia of 2009, listening to the Steel Panther debut album, began watching competitive eating events on TVs. Going with Chestnut over Kobe. Now we'll fill some time here. What we got going on here? Everybody loves a good buffet. What do you guys pile your plate on? What's your strategies at buffets? I always like to go in and obviously get a big old salad to start off. If you're going for the traditional, where you got the different style buffets, but get the salad and then start. Then if they got a Mexican bar, I'll go there. Then I'll go get into the fried chicken. Then I'll go try to. So I kind of go through my different groups. If I do a buffet right, I'll probably get through about 6 or 7 plates before dessert.
Wait, oh my goodness. I'm crying.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot about this one, man. Old Country Buffet. Absolutely, man. Gamers doing pretty well here. In the front runner for our hot dog chatter of this event here, up this watch along again. Whoever wins that top dog award, you're going to get a choice of one of those awesome Ben Hameen t-shirts. You can pick it out over there at Pro Wrestling Tees. We'll have that sent out to you.
It is a new world record. I'll tell you.
Bojangles. I didn't know they had one, man. That's a chicken joint, correct? Yeah, we don't have those around the Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky area where I'm at.
Like other athletes as well, but their training is a little different from what you would think. So
big pop there. Cold Blood X, will hit me up on social media, Facebook, Richard Bronson Victory, on the X at RBB Media, man. I'll send you something out. HRC coming in, joining us here. What's our dog predictions? Hey, what do you guys think in the chat? Again, hey, let me pull these up here for you. As Jabbit B, our pro handicapper with HMG. You can catch me and Jabbit this Thursday coming up at 3:16 p.m. Eastern Time with the launch of a new sports theme show that we're going to be doing here. Yes, MSG saying hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to be talking all sorts of sports, but a lot of football this week and giving you some big lines. All right, so the over-under here, guys, as we're looking forward to this thing for Chestnut, his over-under on how many dogs he's going to put down is 62.5. So that's 62.5 for Chestnut. I'm going to think on this before we get here. Kobayashi, his over-under is 50.5. So you got 62.5 for Chestnut, 50.5 for Kobayashi. Again, Chestnut, the heavy favorite. Most betting sites have him minus 1,000. You might be able to find that at minus 700. I've seen that a few out there. But again, 62.5 for Chestnut, 50 for Kobayashi, man. I think Kobayashi goes over. I think Jabbit's right. Man, I'm going to be rooting for Joey to get over that 62.5, but I think he's just going to fall short of that. He is going to win this thing. I think this might be a lot closer than people think here. Kobayashi making the big return. 64 years old. Said standing in at 5'8". Yesterday weighed in at 158 pounds. Chestnut weighing in. Chestnut, what is that? I think he is 43 years old, but he weighed in yesterday at 220 pounds. 40. Chestnut is 40 years old. So you got the 6-year difference here in the champions.
purpose of all this training is to stretch his.
And really, it was Kobayashi, the godfather, who elevated, who put competitive eating with the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Competition on the map. But it was Chestnut who just elevated, took it to heights that nobody imagined. The two biggest names that you think about through the history of sports, the iconic battles, to see these two again, 15 years in the making. They just gave us the clock here. We are at 10 minutes away from the main event here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been awesome. We are rocking and rolling. Hey, still time. Let people know that we're here. Please share the link. Also, as MSG reminds us, hit that like and subscribe button so you can get all the awesome content here. The new shows, the old shows, those that you love, the familiar faces, and the new things going on.
So it's an art out here. He's used the Solomon method.
I guess as they're preparing here for the main event, their final rundown. Want to remind everybody about our weekly lineup. Of course, you can catch a lot of the shows at channelattitude.com. And the complete catalog there. Channel Attitude under the Hameen Media Group section there of the page. Of course, all that great content from the Russo brand as well. But here on YouTube, you can join us for live watch-alongs with on Mondays with Ben and myself on the Monday Locker Room. On Tuesdays, we have our brand new show, I Like It Raw, with Big Ray and Jimmy T. Of course, your Raw review. On Tuesday nights, do we have it live? I know they do live somewhere. It's the 11:11 boys with the Wednesday Locker Room. That's when they do their record. But in case you can always pick that up, that's also available on the Podbean channel as well. The A Show with Miss April. She is still with us here on the Hameen Media Group YouTube page. So she had a show. Her show is scheduled coming up.
Kobayashi, I think, needs to get off to a slightly.
Like the fuse, sadly, it will not be sticking around, but it doesn't mean you're losing any coverage. What we've done is taken all of our AEW, or all the wrestling content, and put it into one nice little show for you. And that's going to be dubbed The Wreckage. It's going to cover the whole week of AEW, Jimmy T and the Vet. They'll be bringing that to you on Sundays. And of course, you got the Friday Locker Room with our boy MSG, who's been in the house here with us, him and Ben, covering the headlines there at the end of the week. Midweek, Wednesdays, Next Level, the Next Level Pro Wrestling Podcast, where they're talking NXT. Of course, that's Big Ray and the Vet.
You got that right.
And of course, a new one coming up on Thursdays. Going to be covering the big games for the weekend and giving you some betting tips. Is the Bottom Line Sports Talk. We're going to have a rotating panel hosted by myself with our pro handicappers, Javid B and John Hartnett from American Top Team. They'll share their picks of old William Alciafrido Scoop's going to be joining that show every now and then to share his insight into UFC, and especially very knowledgeable in professional baseball so we get into the World Series season. And you're going to be catching a lot more from RBV Eats Out, the podcast. We're going to be talking all things foodie, the business inside and out, sharing some recipes, some food eating, going out on site for some food eating competitions. So a lot going on here on our YouTube page at Channel Attitude. Oh, here we go. Talk about a run-in. Big run-in here. Rey Mysterio and the missing monster there, almost in the house. Oh, yeah, I did not want to forget. Thank you. Let's go, Brandon. Hey, on Monday nights, him and the Vet get together. They talk TNA wrestling, and Brandon putting in all that hard work with the watch-alongs. I know he's got him scheduled. He's going to be back here later this evening with the Raw watch-along. Did a great job on this past week on Saturday night when he did some TNA watch-along stuff and a rewatch of Bash in Berlin. Do want to thank everyone that joined us Saturday afternoon. We went live, celebrate my 7 years in podcasting, Bash in Berlin. Had some great run-ins there. Jargo, my old time, my brother, my partner in crime, joined us there. There's Austin from Down Under. He joined us. The Vet did a run-in with us. Mr. Jeff Lippman, first time I got to be on air with him. Great to have that experience. He joined us there. It was a lot of fun. We spent a lot of time on this show talking about the eats of Australia, especially eating kangaroo dogs. I wonder how those would go. Pierce was down with the kangaroo. Jimmy T, not so much. He has never had it there. But Pierce said he used to get down with it all the time.
Now I turn to you, Omas.
All right, Rey Mysterio back
I
in.
really could have used you a couple minutes ago when I was out by the pool. I needed some shade.
Back at Chestnut. And almost here.
I see you wearing.
Hey, he's been missing in action here for a while, man. But, hey, good spot for him, man. This is a good PR spot. I don't know, man. I think I would have rather seen a great visual there representing, man. Who would have been a better representative? I'm trying to think of one of the Japanese wrestlers that would have been great. Maybe have Asuka and Io and Carrie maybe escort Mr. Kobayashi to the stage here, the battle arena, if you will.
I am the tsunami of the WWE. That is absolutely true.
Yeah, you gotta love the great tie-in. The great
the superstars have spoken.
Advertising here for the eventual launch here coming up just a few short months away for WWE and Netflix.
Almost time for the main event, isn't that right, Nikki?
That is right. We are almost ready, and the hot dogs have entered the building.
I would have liked to see that here on the pre-show, man. Get some of the WWE superstars in their own version of a hot dog eating contest. Oh yeah, I see a little Otis out there. What's his partner's name? Why does he escape from me? But he could have been like the Asian representative to see how many he could have thrown down there. Yeah, Alpha Academy would have been great here.
Still with us on the desk to lend his insight as well. So we are closing in about 3 minutes. Kobayashi.
Yeah, I would. That would have been fun inside of itself. You could have had a 6-man doggy down SmackDown, American Made versus the Alpha Academy. That could have been fun. They're a 6-person. Because you'd have to get the girls involved there. You'd have to get the girls involved. All right, again, we are getting the rules. We talked about those at the top of our broadcast. The watch along here, a bit different than what you see at Nathan's. We're going to get 10 minutes here. There is no dunking, no saturation, no dunking, dipping, whatever. Cannot get them doggies wet. They must stay in contact. The bun and the sausage, the dog, must be consumed together. No separation allowed. Now, they can consume water. They will be able to drink during the thing here. And, of course, any other violations of the rules, there will be a deduction. Any crumbs, leftovers at the end of this thing, they will be waived for potential deductions. If we have a tie, you go to an overtime period. We said it was 3 minutes or 5 minutes there. If there is a second need for a second overtime, it is a 5-dog eat-off to win this thing. Again, Chestnut, the heavy favorite, anywhere from -700 to -1,000. Over under here, Chestnut is 62.5. Kobayashi 50.5. Kobayashi been out of this game for so long. Still involved in competitive feeding, but not on the dog side of things. So, of course, Chestnut just the current world record holder.
At least for Joey Chestnut, 76. Is that thing going down today?
I think it is. I've talked to both eaters. I really believe
right,
it.
so
I think we're going to see a couple of records today. We're going to see the most hot dogs eaten in the first minute and the most hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes.
All right, so we're going to keep our eye here as we're talking about this thing.
The world is ready.
Multiple records that we could see. Dogs eaten in the first minute. We're going to keep our eye on that as well as we get set here for these big announcements or introductions. I need an attendance. That figures on this thing, man. I got to start petitioning this anything like this. That right there, man. I had so much fun hosting. I got to do that one live, as I've mentioned, over at the Covington Yard on my birthday this past year, July 3rd for the 4th of July weekend, man, to host that thing. It was absolutely incredible. The intensity with this thing. I'd imagine to be there. Again, this is it, ladies and gentlemen, the showdown, the most epic encounter in all the history of competitive eating. It is winner take all, East versus West. Time to find out who is the best. We are moments away. The quest, the crown, the ultimate, the greatest weenie warrior of all time. It is Chestnut versus Kobayashi. It's time to doggy on down here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Introductions. It's going to be big here. All right, hit us up in the chat one last time, man. Let us know who you like. Who do you like to straight out win this thing? What do you like? And the over-unders, again, Chestnut at 62.5, Kobe at 50.5.
It's time to give the people what they want.
It is time to give the people what they want. This is what it's about right here, baby. Well, today's Wasteland bringing them in. Ooh, I got to get me one of them jerseys. Yes, guys, a reminder, if you're enjoying this watch along, please hit that like and subscribe. It's helping us out, man. We are so close to getting to where we need to be. Thank you, Chief, for all you've been doing, man, rebuilding this thing, getting us going in the right direction. Which comes up to the Chief Technology Officer. All right, we're getting some picks in here. Just up by 8. Overwhelming here. Just big Chestnut. Chestnut.
I'm the ultimate champion. It's time to eat.
Just looking to finish the story. Going over by 55. That's a hell of a man. What's thanks for joining us here, saying by 10, Chestnut by 10. That's what I'm looking at. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people expected. Look at the intensity here from Kobayashi, man. He knows what he is up against. He knows that he has been out of the game. He has got a lot to prove here. They're not just the Chestnut, not to the world, but himself. It's intense, man. Looking good. Got that fresh cut. More aerodynamic. She is ready to down some doggies here. Looking good. A little Iron Chef-esque. Oh, going with the Stevie look. No sleeves, please.
Both of these competitors picked the tracks in which they walked into, and how about the new look for Kobayashi?
All right, this is what's going to be interesting here. MMA Fiend saying Chestnut on the under, going under 65. Well, you still can get over. He's got 62.5, but you takes him going under 65, and it could be a big difference in this thing is that he doesn't have the water that he is so used to using. Jeff B in the house sharing his picks here.
You got the sights, the sounds. It is sold out here. What do you think is going on through his brain?
His guess there is 55 to 63 there.
Calm himself down and focus. I think they're both in a good place, a good state of mind.
Oh, yeah, this is big time, baby. This is spectacle, Brett. Hey, that German crowd was hot at Bash in Berlin, though. Great to see that with the global expansion and those different audiences getting those big-time shows. This is big time. This is big time right here, right now. We are moments away from getting this thing going. Dude Wipes, sponsor there. I love that. All right, we're getting their picks in. Just going with Joey with Jaws. Kerry going with Kobayashi. Tim going with Jaws. Hey, we got a split. We got a split. Split deck here. Rob going with Kobayashi.
Let's take that goat spot back.
Team Joey represent. I gotta get me one of them hot dog outfits there.
Athletes are stepping forward. Andrew Boyd is our referee.
Well, Jay, dog eating contest better than AEW. Man. Let's flipping and flopping, even on that grill. All right, the first tray of dogs is set. The drinks are ready to go. Get it like the glass there, the hockey glass in between these two, man. I mean, is there a threat of like a physical altercation between these two? All right. Get those final sips in.
One more sip once again. They can drink the liquid. They cannot dunk the hot dogs.
As a reminder, they can drink the liquid. There is no dunking. Must keep the dog together. Bun, sausage as one.
All right, Andrew Freud, our referee.
It's going to be interesting to see how these rule changes affect Chestnut. Very different than what he is used to here.
The person who
10 on the clock.
will be the champion. Kobayashi.
Mano a mano, one-on-one. Here we go. History about to be made. You're joining us here at Hami Media Group YouTube channel. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. Help us out. We need you. We are rocking and rolling, almost 50 strong here on the watch along in the chat. Smash that like button like these dogs are about to get smashed. We are underway. The clock is running there. Over 10 seconds. Keep our eyes on this first minute for a potential record here in the minute. 5 before Chestnut favor. Kobayashi right there, moving along. Taking a little bit of a bath there for the former record holder.
Well, I think they're both going to drink more water than they drink a normal contest. Kobayashi has to be a little.
You know what I'd like to see to get this thing going, man? With that, let's get it on. It's time for the main event. We could have got Mark Henry involved. Now a free agent. I'm sure he'll end up back with WWE in some capacity, Legends contract or the ambassador, or whatever they're calling it now. Congratulations to Victoria. The big news that she has been offered one of those deals. She took to social media to make that announcement. She was very emotional. So happy to see that for her. Just starting to get a little bit of a pull away here. Look at the emotion. The emotion from the crowd, the fans, potential family there of Kobayashi. Kobe doing everything he can to keep up here against Chestnut, trying to pull away within that three-dog range. It was Kobayashi. As soon as he starts getting just a little bit closer, Chestnut's able to keep that advantage. 22-19 here as we approach 23-20 as we approach this 8-minute remaining mark. Well, it's dogs all around. Hey, man, remind me, we're gonna have to touch base on this upcoming Thursday's debut of Bottom Line Sports Talk about the big winners in Vegas or on the betting sites, about who really cashed in, if we can find those numbers, Javed. I'll give you that homework assignment for Thursday. Because you got to believe, man, especially, the big hitters that we see each and every year shattering records on how much they've wagered and won on the Super Bowl. You got to believe out there in Vegas, there is some serious bucks being tossed around here on this doggy smackdown. Just what at 32, Kobayashi at 29 now. Still trying to pull away here a little bit. Kobayashi right there in his rearview mirror. Won't let him get too far ahead of him. Becky James, yes, Kobayashi's wife. That's who it was today. Chestnut now still Kobayashi able to keep within that 3 to 4 dog range. All right, so we're keeping our eyes on it there, for the over and under. It could be with 51, that over under for both of these individuals. Again, Kobayashi he needs 50 and a half Chestnut is at 62.5, right?
Minutes into this. All right, Chestnut seems to be extending his lead a little bit over Kobayashi.
Chestnut now finally, as we're a little above that 6 minute remaining mark, Chestnut is starting to put a little, like a foot long distance between him and Kobayashi.
This is the fastest 4-minute pace ever for Joey.
All right, Arcane. Right now we have got 43 for Chestnut. Kobayashi's at 38. They just passed 6 minutes remaining. 5:55 left in the competition. Chestnut at 44. Kobayashi at 39. For those of you that aren't able to check this thing out with us here, that is streaming here live on Netflix. Thank you for everybody for also doubling up on your devices to watch along with us here. The Hami Media Group YouTube channel, 55 strong in here with us, and greatly appreciate it. Didn't even just smash those buttons, man. Make sure you give us a follow. Just past that 5.5 remaining mark there on the clock. Chestnut at 49. Kobayashi at 43. Right, Chestnut now at 50. Kobayashi, again, interesting, the personal battle just within these warriors to see if they can hit their marks where they are at. Real Regal asking how many is Kobayashi? He is at 45 with 4:51 remaining in the competition. Gotta believe his over under. He's going to be able to smash where they had him at 50.5. Looking good there for JVP and his play here on the ultimate hot dog eating contest. Unfinished beef. Chestnut at 55. We're going to be interested to keep our eye on Chestnut, see where he is going to end up here in this competition. Chestnut at 56. Kobayashi at 48. Man, they are down in these things. They just keep bringing plate after plate, pile after pile of those delicious looking hot doggies out here. You can see, doesn't seem that Chestnut is too phased here by the change in the rules. Again, where he's used to being able to deconstruct these things, dip them in the water. Those are out for this go around here between these two. Chestnut's just getting after it here, man. Stuffing them in. 1, 2 to 3 bites to get that dog in. Of course, there will be, once that clock stops, there will be a bit of a leeway, 30 seconds to finish whatever you have in your mouth. So they can swallow that down to get that dog to officially account towards any records. Chestnut's dad cheering him along. With the family and friends, the fans, the fanatics lighting up the arena. The excitement is incredible. 3:15 remaining on the clock. Chestnut at 64. Kobayashi holds strong there over his over-under at 54. Chestnut. Okay. Could we get Chestnut? Is he gonna make a run here for the record?
These guys have practiced so much, and the meat is soft, it's hot, it's juicy, there's no casing on it. That makes it a fast meat. The blood has been kept at a nice temperature, it's been steamed, so it's fluffy and soft. That makes it a fast run. They can eat these dogs quick.
We're going to keep our eye. We've got 2:30 to go. We are looking. Can Chestnut get to that 76 dog mark? Going to be very interesting, very close here for him. Kobayashi, I think, has done an incredible job, surpassed everyone's expectations. Going to take the L here, but nothing really to hang his head about personally wise here to introduce to get back into this game. He's going to get back there. He's going to want another go around number 2 to show that he stuck at it here. But now we got our eyes on Chestnut. He's at 72 dogs, looking for that mark of 76, his personal best, the world best, with 2 minutes to go, just under the 2-minute warning. All right, 73. It is going to be close here, ladies and gentlemen. Can he get to this mark, though, the 76 mark? The spirit of 76, baby. All right, 74 right now with a $130. 75 with 125 left on the clock. Kobayashi still going strong at 62 himself. This is absolutely incredible. Both of these competitors. Is it here? It is. We're going to get the official call. They're holding at 77 dogs for Chestnut, ladies and gentlemen. Personal best, world record. These fans cannot believe this. Kobayashi doing an incredible job. We are under a minute to go here. Kobayashi at 64, Chestnut at 78. How high can he go on this stretch here? Holy crap, Colin, you are right. Wow. Can we get a "this is awesome" chant? Because this is truly deserving. This has been awesome, guys. We are at 64. Hey, we're right there with him, with Kobayashi, just with our viewers here. I greatly appreciate it. We've got seconds to go, under 30 seconds, 24 to be exact, as we count down. Chestnut at 81, Kobayashi at 66 dogs himself. Funny Blade right now is Chestnut at 81. He has the lead. Kobayashi at 66 at the 10 minutes to go. The countdown is on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What? All right, now that we have the 30-second run over to finish, what is in their mouths? Eat forever, eat forever, eat forever. Yes, yes, yes. We got that 30-second backside countdown. They're going to finish what's in their clock, so they can get that is an official call. Chestnut looks like he is done. Kobayashi trying to wash down. Looks like he's choking there a little bit. He's going to try to wash that down, see if they can get that to count there. He has done it. We are going to get, it seems, the official call here. Referees, the officials stepping in. They got to open up. We got, see what you got left in there. What a showing it was. Kobayashi had a little bit there still in his mouth. 83 for Chestnut. Look at Jaws there, baby. He is relieved. Feeling good. Kobe on the other side, doing Kobe things. Kobayashi, a great outing himself here. They're getting all personal here. You get the squeegees, all of that here. As we could get some potential deductions, I guess, here in the rules as they're doing this here. Wiping them down here. These guys, calm, cool. Let's see, we get the official tallies here, the totals, but you got to believe they're going to stick here.
Chestnut, the unofficial winner. Kobayashi, we finally saw him compete against Joey Chestnut for the first time in 15 years.
Michael, ask it over there. Who won? We're waiting on the official decision if this thing sticks, if it stands here. Waiting on the judge's official call, but Chestnut's going to win this thing by putting down 83 dogs.
Both gentlemen, they look exhausted at this point.
Kobayashi on the other side, he was at 66, correct? We are still waiting on the official ruling. You can just tell the family knows what Kobayashi had put into this thing. They should still be very, very proud. You got to believe he is going to be back. We're going to get a round two somewhere down the line between these two incredible weenie warriors, baby. We're getting a way down for potential deductions here.
All right, they're weighing what they were able to find there. I see in terms of grams, and they take that away from the actual score to see who had what.
I'll just let it stand. Very detailed. I didn't realize it's going to be this in depth here. What's going, babe? I guess when so much on the line.
I don't know about you. I'm eat after 10 minutes. What about you? I'm tired.
I'm excited.
I wonder how far.
Yes, he is the GOAT. Chestnut is the GOAT there.
He got almost to 85. That is an unreal number.
Absolutely insane what Chestnut was able to do here.
Kobayashi apparently deducted one dog total.
All right. Kobayashi's going to lose one dog, unfortunately.
Extend the win for one Joey Chestnut. All right, Rob Riggle, take it away.
All right, Lab Rat. Got another pop there for Lab Rat.
We have a winner. The judges
All right, official call.
by unanimous decision with a total score of 83 hot dogs eaten. The winner of the first ever Netflix unfinished beef hot dog competition and new world record holder, it's Joey Chestnut.
All right, got the official call there. And new world record set. 83 dogs. The winner of the unfinished beef challenge. Jaws, Jaws, Jaws. Joey Chestnut. Chestnut. Setting a new standard. What a show this. What an incredible show this was. A Kobayashi. An amazing job, and you got to believe he's going to want another go around. We want to see more of him in the world of competitive eating. Look at this, even getting presented a WWE Championship title. Rey Mysterio handed it over there to Jaws. Where is Raw tonight? Where is Raw? Can we get an appearance there by both of these incredible individuals, man? H, we got the call out there to Triple H, man. If you guys do not give us a hot dog eating contest tonight on Raw, please, baby, let's have it here. I got get some comments. Post Doggy Smackdown comments here from Chestnut. I mean, he looks absolutely exhausted.
This is amazing. I've been trying to hit 80 hot dogs for years, and without Kobayashi, I was never able to do it. And he drives me. And we weren't always nice to each other, but I love we push each other to be our best.
There you go. Maybe not always the best of friends, but the respect for the competition, the drive. Kobayashi saying he feels like he did everything he could. Great to see him back in the game. Will Summers joining us there on Facebook Drive. And he hadn't had a hot dog in 2 years. The heartburn gets to him. And a good foot long, man, especially from one of the favorite whippy dips, Dairy Queens, things like that. And I put down quite a few track dogs. And we do want to thank everybody for joining us here, man. This has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna before we get out of here, one more reminder here. MSG, he's been all over. Don't leave him hanging here, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button before you go. Thanking everybody for watching with us. I too want to thank everybody for watching with us. I do have a bit of board. Hey, if I gave you a shout out there for a can of Skyline Chili, Colin, I know where you're at. I'll send you a can too. But I'm going to give our hot dog award. Lab Rack, get a hold of me at the X at RBV Media or over on Facebook. Richard Bronson Vickery, man. We'll let you pick out a shirt there. One of the beautiful Packer Hameen t-shirts over there at Pro Wrestling Tees. We will get you set up there. I would love to see this one, man. Big E versus Joey Chestnut. Big E would have been a great host for this thing as well, man. I can't get enough of him on those premium live events as the host, the pre-show host, and all of that. Again, here, ladies and gentlemen, pro wrestling fans, doggy fanatics, thank you so much for joining me here for this live watch along. Man, we were rocking and rolling. We were right up there with the dog count, 60 plus strong throughout this thing. Absolutely awesome to have you guys here with me again. Just the launch, a bit of a debut party here for RBV Eats Out podcast form is exclusive here at Hameen Media Group YouTube. Of course, 7 days a week. We got all of our awesome programming. Check all that out so you can get us behind the paywall for the complete library of our shows, our content at Channel Attitude. Again, please, one more time, hey, help us spread the word, man. Get the link to our site. Go to your social media. Let people know that they should be subscribed to the Hameen Media Group to get all of our awesome content from all of our awesome personalities and our professionals with their insight. All right, back here later on, ladies and gentlemen. Join Let's Go Brandon. He's going to do a live Raw watch along. Him and the vet then are going to be talking some TNA, I just want to say Impact, TNA Wrestling. They had a big weekend, so you don't want to miss out on that. Again, everybody, thank you so much for joining me here. I will see you guys. I'll give you a word. I probably could just we're going to do a special Monday locker room tomorrow, so keep an eye for that, as well as all the other outcomes. Tomorrow morning, Big Ray and Jimmy T, I Like It Raw, all the other shows coming at you. And again, I'm going to go ahead and hit we're going to get the hell out of here for now. It's dinner time. I'm going to get me some RBV Eats Out. Thank you again, everybody, and we'll see you on the next go around.